Hello everyone, so today a little bit different. We're not going to be covering Chivalry 2, but we're going to talk about Stronghold Crusader. Yes, the Stronghold Crusader, it's that old RTS game. They have just announced the Definitive Edition, and we're going to be talking about some of the new units that are going to come with this new update. Alright, so the Camel Lancer. Sadly, I'm not able to show you any footage, but the Camel Lancer, it's kind of the idea. They're fast moving, they're just a quick unit. They're kind of like hussars probably from Age of Empires 2, or you can kind of think of it as like the old Stronghold unit, the Maceman. It's quick, it's fast, and it's for quick raids, etc. And you also can only make them at a new building that's called Bedouin Stockade. That will be like the new mercenary outpost for these units. So the Ambusher, it's another fire pot thrower. So we already have them in the original game, but this time they will be able to be invisible. Now, there are some interesting stuff you can do with this, like making a wall, put like a bunch of invisible people there, and then just have some enemy knights come through them and they'll all start throwing fire. It's pretty interesting. My guess is they'll have a little bit less health than the original fire pot throwers, but it's a guess, I don't know yet. So the Heavy Camel. I've actually already fought this one in a demo, and it's pretty interesting. So it's kind of like your tower destroyer. So imagine, right, you need a tank unit that can also shoot at the enemy to like get their archer numbers down. I think this is gonna be it. I think this is like the unit that's gonna be used to like get archers down from towers. Because frankly, towers in this game are like crazy OP, and this unit will probably make a dent in that. Now they also have like a melee unit in front. Like the idea is it's like a slow moving unit, but they have a melee component and like an archer component. So they're not easy to take down with melee, they're also not easy to take down with ranged, and they're like gonna be an expensive unit to like really make like a bulk and really take down those towers that are crazy OP in Crusader. I think that's the idea they have with this. So this is something we've never seen in Stronghold Crusader or the original Stronghold. It's gonna be an actual healer. So kind of think of it like Age of Empires 2. You're just gonna have a monk that will heal. The difference is they can't convert like in Age of Empires 2. I don't think at least. So they're just gonna be like useful units to have around. Like just put them on your towers, keep them safe. You know, don't do anything crazy with them. But that's very interesting. We've never seen this before. So the Demolisher, it will be a very slow walking unit, like the Knight or the Arabian Swordsman. They'll be very slow, and they'll have a second shield, which will give them like a big HP boost. So they will have 2 HP bars, and you will have to remove one before you can attack the other. That's how the shield will work. It's a one-time use. And they'll also be able to remove stake traps and also dig up enemy pitch ditches. So that's going to be very interesting to see. This will be like a counter unit to like big traps, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. The Unic. Well, these are interesting guys. I think they're going to be like some kind of hero unit because they will do like big AoE slash damage from what it looks like. I assume they won't have too much health, but they'll probably be equivalent to a knight or so. Because I think these are gonna be expensive, but they're gonna be like useful for choke holds, etc. Kind of think of them like wolf traps. Kind of have to use them like that, I guess. Yeah. So the skirmishers, these will be like low expensive units. I kind of assume they're gonna be like kind of anti-archery-ish. Kind of like the skirmisher in AoE 2, but a bit different, because they'll have a one-time spear throw and then they just like kind of a melee unit. So they're kind of like the spearmen from Stronghold Legends. They will have like a one-time throw spear and then they're just like kind of useless. So it's interesting they brought this one back. I think it's a very cool unit. And I hope they're not too expensive so we can actually like spam them. Yep. So sappers, these will be the miners from the original game, but then they will have a bit more fire protection, and they'll also have like an anti-water use from what that looks like. So they have a bit more like anti-firewall, so you can kind of like make a bunch of them, and then also like remove water quickly. That's kind of gonna be the use of these. They're not too interesting, but they'll do. So yeah, this is kind of cool that they added like new units to the game, because frankly the game was a bit imbalanced with horse archers, like they just overpower everything. And well, this is honestly kind of, I think, their attempt to like kind of balance the game. I did not expect them to add units, because they didn't do it in the other remaster, where they just kept it all the same. Like they didn't add a skirmish mode to the other Definitive Edition, which I really thought they would do, but they didn't. Probably some limitations. But they actually added units here, which is like really cool. But we'll have to see, like, does this ruin the game? Is there some kind of crazy exploit? Hopefully not. Hopefully they tested it a bit. So yeah, I'm actually really happy that they added some stuff. Yeah, and thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the new game. I think I will. So see you. Thank you, and like and subscribe and shit. See ya.